You know, I watched as much of that Democratic National Convention as I could. Near as I could tell, though, they didn't talk too much about their agenda. They were mostly spending their time attacking America and attacking our American president. They haven't talked too much about their agenda. And frankly, after I looked at it, I don't blame them. I mean, that might be why, I was told on the way here, that might be why Joe Biden hadn't been back in Minnesota for 1,000 days. I want to say from my heart to all the families, the more than 1,800 families in Minnesota who've lost loved ones, and to those that are struggling with serious illness today, that you're in the prayers of the American people. And we're going to continue to work every single day to make sure that our healthcare workers have the resources and support to give your family the support that any one of us would want a family member to have. But thanks to the courage and compassion of the American people, we're seeing positive trends all across the country. Even in the wake of the outbreak in the Sun Belt, we're seeing downward trends. We're slowing the spread. We're protecting the vulnerable. We're saving lives. And we're opening up America again. And we're opening up America's schools. You know, because of the strong foundation that the President poured in those first 3 years, we've already seen 9.3 million jobs added to this economy in the last 3 months alone, including 56,000 jobs right here in Minnesota. And in the days ahead, as we open up America again, I promise you, we'll continue to put the health of America first. As we work to bring this economy back, we all have a role to play, and I know you will. But we also have a choice to make come November 3rd. I know you got early voting starting, so it's real soon, so it's time to make sure people ask a fundamental question. I asked it at Fort McHenry just the other night. As we see this economy coming back, as we see America regaining our economic strength, you got to ask your neighbors and friends, who do you trust to rebuild the American economy? A career politician who presided over the slowest economic recovery since the Great Depression? Or do you trust a builder, a job creator, a man who will lead America to all new heights? We need 4 more years of President Donald Trump in the White House to bring America all the way back, and then some. So we've gone through a time of testing, but we're coming to that time for choosing. And on jobs, on values, on safety and security, the choice could not be more clear. You know, I watched as much of that Democratic National Convention as I could. Near as I could tell, though, they didn't talk too much about their agenda. They were mostly spending their time attacking America and attacking our American president. They haven't talked too much about their agenda. And frankly, after I looked at it, I don't blame them. I mean, that might be why, I was told on the way here, that might be why Joe Biden hadn't been back in Minnesota for 1,000 days. I mean, think about it. Think about it, men and women. In the midst of a global pandemic, as America is starting to recover, Joe Biden wants to raise taxes by $4 trillion. Well, President Donald Trump cut taxes across the board for working families, businesses large and small, and we're going to cut taxes again with 4 more years. Joe Biden wants to bury our economy under an avalanche of red tape. got his own version of the Green New Deal, $2 trillion environmental boondoggle, where President Trump signed more laws cutting federal red tape than any president in American history. And we're going to keep lifting the burden of red tape off American businesses. And I don't have to tell you, here in Minnesota, Joe Biden and Barack Obama tried their best to shut down mining in the Iron Range. I mean, remember, Joe Biden actually told a group of coal miners that they'd have to, quote, learn to code. Well, President Donald Trump stood up to China's steel dumping, imposed tariffs, and opened up the Iron Range. And President Donald Trump will always stand for the way of life of the hard-working men and women of northern Minnesota and the Iron Range.